Whoa, this is the Illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. I'm going to chime in about the James O'Keefe resignation letter from Project Veritas. Whoa. That was a heavy resignation speech or statement or whatever it was, man. Full mutiny over at Project Veritas right after the big expose about big pharma. I wonder what's going on around here. These things don't seem to add up. How could this be? Right off the bat, man, it was a pretty heavy speech. I'll give James O'Keefe that. I like James O'Keefe. I like what Project Veritas does. And wow. But I'll still say that a couple things. I got a couple things to say. Imagine that. First of all, there's no saving this. There's no saving this system. There's no saving this country. There's no saving the republic. It doesn't want to be saved, and there's no one to save it to. Of the people, by the people, gave up their sovereignty and authority as a collective a long time ago. Turned it over to the Federal Reserve banks, the globalists, the whatever you want to call them. Like, we're way past that, man. We're way past that. So, on one level, like, I appreciate what James O'Keefe and Project Veritas does, but so what? And I don't mean that so what as flippantly, like, so what? Who are we going to tell? Who? So what if everybody knows? Everybody does know. Everybody already knows that these corporations are corrupt and self-serving and could care less about you, me, and everybody else. They only care about themselves. And that kind of ties into the other events going on because it's President's Day, right? Where's our president? Oh, he's handing out money to the wheat fields of Eastern Europe. Oh, the irony. $500 million on this one? Something like that. Could have fixed the rail system. How do all these accidents of infrastructure keep happening? Could it be that the people in charge are corrupt and evil and scumbaggery? Yeah, absolutely. And that gets me back to James O'Keefe, man. A warrior, dude. A warrior for sure. No doubt about that, man. I admire the guy, dude. He's got a mission. But that mission, I look at it too because I'm right there with it, but then you realize there's no one to tell. It doesn't matter if everyone knows, like, again, to that whole thing. And the weird part about it, and this is the weird part about it, that since this whole thing began at Project Veritas in the last couple of weeks, is how does an organization that prides itself on infiltrating organizations expect not to be infiltrated? That's the weird thing that I can't wrap my head around, which makes me question all of it. Again, is so you thought you weren't infiltrated, and so you break your biggest story, by far the biggest story they've ever broken, was a couple weeks ago against Big Pharma, and their Trojan horse agents were lying in wait and did what they were gonna do, dude. They got the green light. Take them down. Take it down. And lo and behold, they have. So who's surprised? Apparently James O'Keefe's quite surprised on this one. And ultimately I feel bad for him because, I was listening to his his resignation statement. And you can tell there's a dude who believes that we can save the sinking ship. And he's down below decks, trying to plug the hole in the sinking ship. And there's no captain on the bridge to send me more. It's the ship's sinking. It's sunk. It's just details at this point. I mean, look, the truth is out there, right? And what is the truth? That you've been abandoned by this entity, this system, and good. Count yourself lucky, dude. Like, that's the good news. You should be fully, if you understand where this is all going and where you are and what's going on, you should be grateful. Be totally grateful, because that means you're doing what I'm doing. Building a new reality, man. We took ourselves out of it. Yeah, it's the unknown constantly, man. But the thing is I don't wake up and worry about it anymore. I know it's lurking. It's like a shark. I just choose not to be a seal anymore. I've become a rock, right? When there's sharks swimming around, be a rock. Be a rock, not a seal. And so, that's there, listening to James O'Keefe again you kind of feel bad for the dude. Because where do you go when you've invested that much into trying to do the right thing and expose the corruption, the evil, the malfeasance? Where do you go when you've dedicated your whole life to exposing that, and then you realize that even your own organization can be completely infiltrated, and that you can be fired and removed from your own organization because that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. So I hope he has God. I hope he has a spiritual center. I hope that dude walked away today and went and just chuckled with God. It was like, wow, that was fun, dude. And what are we doing now? Because that's the hardest part, that, like, I can speak as an activist myself. The hardest part of the activism is not the activism. It's realizing the utter futility. And I'm not saying don't go be active and don't go fight the good fight. What I'm saying is, at a certain point, you have to realize the overwhelming reality of it, and that what you've done is good, and that is good enough. I look at it now as like, what happened to activism? Where are all the environmentalists? Where are they all, dude? Where are all the environmentalists? But then I think they all got thrown under the train, literally, figuratively, metaphorically speaking. They abandoned ship a long time ago because they saw the writing on the wall. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do if I hope James O'Keefe goes and gets himself a chunk of land and...
Oh, Dad, I'm done with the...
You're done painting?
What are you talking about?
I'm making a video.
Yeah, I'm done painting.
Okay, throw your gloves in the trash. Good work. Thanks for your help, bud. And
I made Mom go way fast because she's a lagger at painting.
Yeah, well, it's not a race.
I know, but I just helped her because she's trying to get it done.
I know. Thank you for helping. That was super nice of you.
Yeah.
And, I hope O'Keefe goes and gets a little chunk of land and has some children and gets some goats and some chickens and some saws and just begins to build a new reality with all that he knows. Like, that's the thing. That dude's gnarly, dude. That kind of warriorness is what we need building the new reality. Let the system eat itself. Let the foolish be fooled. Let the hustled be hustled, dude. Let the sleeping sleep. Let the sheep baa. let the evildoer face, right? It's the there's no need to slay the wicked, just let them face time and they shall perish. So with that said, my energy goes out to you, James O'Keefe, man. I appreciate what you've been trying to do out there, man. I'm a big fan, and I hope this doesn't crush you, and I don't think it will. But man, I hope you see the writing on the wall too, man. America, the system, it's gone, dude. Long gone. But what's here is a new day. What's here is today. We can build a new reality, man. We can build a new reality free of all the same stuff that held us down, dude. When you're doing this, man, you don't need big pharma anymore. You don't need big agra, dude. You don't need all of the stuff. Yeah, we still are part of the system, but you realize you just instantly just took a giant step back away from it. And that's what they don't want us doing. That is the truth they don't want us to find, is that we don't need them. We just need to use them. It's convoluted. I know, dude. I know. Anyway, that's my take on James O'Keefe's resignation from Project Veritas. So you can go find the video. I'll put a link down below. I'll try. Hopefully I'll remember it as I upload it. But anyway, if you like what's going on here, you want to support the dream, you want to empower me, you want to send your support, there's links, PayPal, crypto keys, whatever. Are we still doing crypto? I don't know, dude. Whatever, there's an Etsy link, buy some art, buy some t-shirts. And most important thing you can do is just use the name tags and be kind to people. All right. Thank you.